Hello everybody! Pugs! Pugs. Oh, wait. Pugs! There we go. There shouldn't be an echo now. Hello everybody!
Welcome back to the
Hello
channel.
everybody. Oh, it's stopped. It's crashed.
Crashed already?
Excellent. Yeah, it's crashed for some reason.
Do they hear us or just not see us?
I don't know. Hello, can people hear us? Hello. I don't know. Oh, this stream from a bit right as well. I don't know what's happening. It says we're on, but it doesn't say there's anything there.
We're on.
I don't know what's happening. I'll ask the chat.
Stop, boys, because he's choking.
Oh, so they're all see. Okay, we can't. You can hear us. Can you see us? I can see and hear you. Oh, it's fine. It's working. Okay. We can't see ourselves, so we don't know if it's working. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Then that's fine as long as it's working for you guys. That's fine. Hello. Yes, the chat. Hello. Yes, we've drafted Chelsea, and Chelsea's joined us this time.
Beautiful.
Hi, Chelsea.
I'm just making sure it's working.
Oh, yeah, it is working. As you can see, Chelsea has caught the sun nicely. Would you like to? Nice and pink.
I'm pink.
We're missing the dog.
Yeah, he's getting his bone.
Oh, come on, Stan. If you're gonna eat your bone, at least eat it in shot. I think that's.
He's eating it bad.
Eating it. Ah, it's a good boy. It's a good boy.
What are you in the comments?
Hello from Denmark. You see his crew. Hello. From Alabama, USA. There's people from all over Argentina.
Mamma mia.
Leeds. I'm just flying through everyone's. Hi from me. Hi Sean and Victoria. Doug. Ellis. Everyone's here. My pug Milo loves watching. Hello Milo. Wait, where you had the bone? Where's your bone?
It's there.
Oh, you're now eating the bone. Okay, cool. That's good. Well, from Germany, India, Portsmouth,
Texas.
Hereford,
New York City.
Brazil, Texas, New York. This guy's all over.
Oh, we've got our
All over the world.
We've got our first question.
First question. Go on, Chelsea.
And it's from Ellis. Ellis was the person that won the very first Instagram competition, the t-shirt.
Yeah.
She's asking, which split lead do we use as she started walking her neighbour's bulldog along with her Pablo?
Split leads. You can either buy. I mean, Julius have an actual like split lead. That's a double splitter, but I feel uncomfortable using them. I find it's better to just use a standard lead and then just buy an actual splitter just to clip on the end of it. I feel they work much better because they don't seem to get as tangled as much. Well, they don't seem to get tangled at all. We've never had problems with tangling.
No, they just spin round and round and round.
Just spin round and round and round.
That's the only problem if you get a lead that's actually got a splitter built into it. If it's not on a mechanism that spins, sometimes the actual physical fabrics just get wrapped round and round and round, and then you have to unwrap them. Well, with this one, because it's like this, it just goes yip.
Ah, so here we go. So guys, I have opened Super Chat on the streams. If you don't know what Super Chat is, I'll quickly run you through it.
What is Super Chat?
What is Super Chat? Well, Chelsea, I'm about to tell you. No. So Super Chat is, a lot of people have always asked, how can we support the channel? How can we support you guys? You know, do you have Patreon and all things like that? Super Chat is a way of doing that. There's a little icon at the bottom. I think it's just like a dollar symbol or something, and you can...
It is. It looks like this.
Show them, Chelsea. Show them what it is.
Hi, it's me, Chelsea. It looks like this.
So, if you click that, you can donate to the channel, and you can put messages with your donations, and we can read them out on the stream. And somebody just did... Akira.
200 yen.
200 yen.
Woo!
Woo-woo! You are the first person ever to support the channel, so thank you very much for that. Big up.
Pull my shorts down for that.
So, obviously this is a bad time for everybody. You know, there's people who are not working, there are people who, what do you call it, what are you on?
Furlough
Wage and stuff like that. So I don't expect anybody to go out of the way, but obviously it's there if you want to.
You ask the
feel
questions,
free.
we give you the answers.
Feel free. It's completely up to you guys, but it's there. So a lot of people have always asked. So there you go. So thank you very much.
Oh my goodness.
What's the weather like?
The weather is very hot.
It's hot. It is.
But I want to know, like,
it's windy.
in South Wales, they're saying it's stunner. Here it's about 15, 16 degrees, but it's...
For the UK, that is awesome.
Like, well, for us, that's awesome. Like, obviously, for London, they're like, nah, that's maybe a normal day, but for little old Cumbria, that's fantastic. And as you can see, I'm probably going to get pinker as this this stream, goes on, because that's how my ginger skin works. Oh my god, Texas is under tornado watch. Jeez, that's one extreme to the other, innit?
That's madness. When you both have been working, did the pug stay at home? Yeah, when we both worked, we only had Pablo at that point, and then we got Winston. Then shortly afterwards, I was off work, but we worked sort of alternate days.
Alternate days, and we took, at the very, very start, we took alternate holidays. So it meant that we sacrificed being off together so that we could have, like, I was off for 2 weeks, Karl was off for 2 weeks, and I was off for another week, and then Karl was off for another week. So we used the same amount of holidays, but we got longer. We got like 6 weeks rather than 3 weeks, so. Sweet!
Sweet. Did you buy spyware block and stuff? No. Oh, I forgot to... I knew I had something to do. I knew after last stream there was something to do, and I couldn't remember what it was. And it was to get spam things for the chat. So I apologise again. I need to... What is your job? This is my job. Believe it or not.
I have a job too. My job's very secret.
How do you tell the pugs apart?
You don't.
Pablo, Winston, Stanley, just follow them around with your eyes. You find out which one's which. There's a lot of... You can tell them... It's easy to tell them apart when they're not moving. They've all got very different faces, different personalities. These two are moving, so that means it's not Pablo. So that, therefore, is Pablo. And then Stanley is the smaller one of the two that are moving.
We've just got $5, $2.
Hey, thank you, Sean.
CA mean?
CA, that's Canadian.
Canadian, and then is that American dollars?
Canadian dollars. And $2. We
American.
watch stream in the morning, 3 AM. Good luck. Oh my god. Well, thanks for even appearing right now. Go to bed, watch in the morning. Go. If you have a question, leave it now and we'll answer it, and then we can... Yeah.
1999, I like that. That's US dollars, that's obviously what that means.
What is the conversion of dollars? I remember back in the day when...
It was half. You remember when it was half?
It was half. That's when I bought...
That was when I was
this
a
is going
boy.
to sound... This is really off the... This is when I bought my Lego Imperial Star Destroyer back in like 2003.
And
when
it
I
was
went
like,
to Disneyland.
what?
It was reduced. It was reduced to $200, which meant it was about £100. Which, bear in mind, it's worth like £1,000 now. That was like one of the best investments I've ever had, ever made. So.
Paul Murray was our 71,000th subscriber.
Hey!
There you go, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. 1990.
Oh my god, I'm in
That's
Florida
awesome.
and it's 31 degrees
Thank you.
Celsius!
That is unbelievably generous, Katie. Thank you very much.
We're getting excited at different things.
That's-
Sorry.
Well, I know. Well, I'm like reading the chat and she's reading the chat, so we're bouncing between them to try and keep up because you guys are very
31
active.
degrees in Florida.
Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius. It's a Celsius. I've never even been abroad and it's been that hot. The hottest it's been has been when I went to Greece. It was 30 degrees, and when we went to Tenerife, it was 28 degrees. So I'd never imagine being at home.
1838. Yeah, thank you very much. 1838. Wow.
Who has the best sense of humour, Pablo, Winston, or Stanley? Definitely Stanley. Pablo doesn't have a sense of humour.
And see, I would like to move to America.
Sure.
But obviously everything we've got here is family and stuff, so I probably would never actually do it. I'd love to visit there. I've said this many times on the channel. We would love to go visit there. But 31 degrees, I don't know if these would cope. I mean, it was what did you say? 17, 18 degrees there? Tops?
16.
16. And these were puffing and panting in the garden. Like, that was too hot for them. Like, we didn't take them out for like an early walk today. We're going to wait until later, until it's cooled down, because even this, they're a bit overwhelmed by it, so I don't think it just wouldn't cope, would they?
No.
I don't think it would cope. Mind you, people do have pugs in like, I know people have got into us from like Hawaii and places that are a lot hotter, but they all have aircon.
Yeah.
We don't have aircon, and then people think that's really strange, especially Americans. We don't have aircon at all. Houses are not fitted with it. You can't like buy it, or it's super expensive because the weather just never gets hot enough for you to even warrant it. For like 3 days, and then it's gone. That's crazy.
Have your mum and dad, Chelsea, got their pugs yet? No, they haven't.
No, we're in lockdown, so we can't get pugs.
We're in lockdown, so they can't get dogs, and also as well, they're both working full time. Their plans are that as of this time next year, they won't be working anymore. So they'll definitely look at it then. But in this lockdown, my mum has convinced Dad that they are going to get 2 pugs at the same time because they've always had dogs and they're feeling incredibly lonely after Oscar. But they like the way that these lot all connect, like, and get on. Because she's crazy.
They get on very well. They're very connected. Thank you, David Hefner. That was a big donation for you. $20. As it says up straight. Well, no, because that just says dollars normally. It doesn't have any.
Maybe you put a different.
I don't know. See, we'll have to work on our conversions. We don't know. You guys inspired us to get another pug when you got Stanley. So now we have Tulip, our 2-year-old black pug, and Galadriel. Can you help me out with that one? What's that? Galadriel? I'm sorry if I am butchering that name.
Galadriel.
Galadriel.
It's a bit like Gabriel, isn't it? So is it Galadriel?
And you chinchilla pug puppy. Chinchilla?
Chihuahua. Oh, I think it's when I say Chihuahua.
Is it? Chihuahua pug. A chinchilla and a pug cross. Thank you and keep it going. Thank you so much. Thank you. Really appreciate it. When is Pablo going to be a father? Pablo will never be a father. Unfortunately, none of them have the ability to be fathers anymore. To keep them from being Gladriel is from Lord of the Rings. Oh, so I should know that. Why? I should know that. Is it Glad? You knocked my head off.
You sunk my battleship.
Is that the blue water? God, I haven't watched Lord of the Rings in a long time.
Oh, it's Stanley
Pablo is very quiet.
Mandy.
Here, you can choose that. Go on. Good boy.
Stanley Mandy.
Yes, Pablo is super chill all the time. These two fight away, and then come on, Wayne, get it. And Pablo just sits there and just completely ignores them. Yeah, she's got it right. It's from Lord of the Rings, though. I should have known that. Realistically, I should have known that. But there you go. Carl, you're peach.
One that's gone off.
Aww, hello you.
Can we have a house tour? Yes, you can have a house tour, but not right now because the house isn't tidy enough for a house tour.
Yeah, it's not tidy enough for a house tour. Maybe later. Maybe, I was going to say at the end of the stream we'll quickly run down the house, but we maybe won't. There's maybe pants and stuff upstairs all on the floor, so we'll.
Because he's not like to empty the washing basket.
Next stream we'll have a house tour. Get off
Glad
me.
Pablo finally got the bone. Pablo always gets what he wants.
Yeah, Pablo's not stupid to go and fight for it. These fight for it and then get bored and go fight over something else and then he'll just take the bone, so he's very clever.
He's a clever boy.
You're a clever boy. Now you're just going to eat my fingers the rest of the stream, aren't you?
Oh,
aren't you?
Tin.
I'll figure out a way of putting the donations on stream as well at some point.
Chinchilla pugs are almost white, but with some black masking and the grey patterns on their backs like the fawn pugs.
Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. So there you go. There is such a thing as a chinchilla pug. Absolutely butchered that.
What do you call the scrambled eggs that you give the puggers? Right. So they're called scrambled eggs.
Chucky eggs.
But I don't know why we call them Chucky eggs. So CHUCKY. I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from. It was Karl's mum used to call them Chucky eggs. She was like, oh, just make them a little bit of Chucky egg. And for some reason, we've now got it that if I'm having tea, I would have scrambled eggs, but if there's any left over, the dogs would have Chucky eggs, even though it's the same food. But for the dogs, they get called Chucky for some reason.
Is Pablo good with his eyes? Yes, his eyes are fine now. He's absolutely fine. Still got a little spot, but that might not go away. But he's fine now. He's all fine. Did any of the pugs have ever bitten you, Karl? Well, if you look behind me, you will see currently yes. There's a big yes. Bye. I have online school tomorrow. I wish I could watch. Well, go to bed. Have plenty of rest, and then the stream will be posted afterwards, so you can go watch the rest of it. So, do not worry. Do not worry.
Pablo is a lot more active now. I have to agree.
I think changing his food. I think
I have to agree with that. I think it's his food.
From a stream point of view, yeah. But I mean, from an actual overall point of view, I think Pablo's very much like. I think also, I mean, I know Stanley's now like almost 9 months old. This little pugger is almost 9 months old. But I think he's finally just kind of got to grips with these two and figured out where he fits into the play equation, and he's a lot more playful now, and he's not as playful maybe as he was as a pup. Obviously he's now like 3, but he definitely has, ever since kind of changing his food, he's kind of got this little spark of life, but he'll get up and start playing with them voluntarily, like they won't drag him into it, he'll jump up, start chasing them, and then he'll be like, I'm done with that, and go back to sleep. So he's definitely improving with them, especially when we go out on walks and stuff. He's very active and running around with them. He's getting a lot better. I think he's just now got used to them, because I think Stanley's calmed down quite a bit and is very much, I say that, he's calm, generally he's calmed down.
Why did you sit behind?
Because he wants to chew my ears
Oh.
and chew my hand, because he won't chew anything else.
Stanley.
9 months, where's the time gone? I know, it's unbelievable that he's 9 months old soon. That is crazy. He seemed to just stop growing when he hit like 5 months old, and he doesn't seem to have grown since, but like, have you grown? Have you grown?
Have you done a grow?
You did do the grow. Pablo was adorable with his horse friend. Pablo is obsessed with horses. I'm not.
Do you like horses?
Do you want to see the horse? Do you want to
Yes,
see the
a horse.
horse? You want to see your horse again? Yeah. Do you want to see your horse? Don't know why. He met a horse once at a. We took it when he was a pup. We took him to see a horse, and he was very like, oh my god, like what is that? I love that. And then we've met horses on the beach once, which he chased for a good mile down the beach, followed by me. That was very tiring. And he sees one in the car, he goes crazy. He just loves horses, and we don't know, not bothered by cows, sheep, llamas, anything else. A horse, I don't know, but he loves horses. Don't know why, he just does. Please tell me who the Exhibit A was in the 3 Sleeping Pugs video who slept at the end of the bed, because he was just loving life all night. I put money on it was Stanley. Well, if you put money on it, you'd have got some money back, because it was Stanley. Stanley's very... These two are very much, we want to lie on you. Stanley's just like, I'm going to get comfy and I'm staying here. So he was just upside down on his back, just... He was absolutely loving it, and he's like that all night. We wish these two were more like that, because they'd get to stay in the bed more often, because we like them being in the bed, but oh, they make you so hot, because if one lies either side of you and pins you in the quilt, especially in warm weather, you just get absolutely toasted to death. Whereas Stan sleeps on the bottom, so you can't move your feet very much, and it's a bit awkward, but that's fine, because you're not overheating or anything. You're a darling when it comes to sleeping, aren't you? Also, you're a lot lighter, so you can move you about easily. Yeah. My wife loves the daily content night to get away from the news. I see everyone loved the walk yesterday, the interaction with the horse, keep it up with the channel. Ah, yes, you put it on it. Speaking of content, last week we were a little bit quiet, wasn't many videos, because we weren't sure if we were going to go into lockdown again. Now, we have quite a few video ideas that we still haven't done, but what I didn't want to do was do all of them in the first 2-3 weeks, expecting to come out of lockdown, and then have 3 weeks where we're like, we have nothing to do. So I kind of just, I'm pacing myself out, and obviously, as you can see by the title, we're now in this for 3 more weeks, so now we have plenty of content to come to you guys.
3 more weeks with a money bear!
So Chelsea's loving it, and I'm going to say this now. People will be like, oh, it must be easy doing YouTube at home and stuff, and we've got Chelsea here. Chelsea's not particularly interested in the YouTube, right?
Oh, that's
fine.
bad.
No, she's interested in it, and that's fine.
Chelsea's just not very good with the camera.
She doesn't want to get involved with the filming and stuff, but when someone's at home all day and you're trying to do your normal filming and all things like this, everyone would be like, oh, well, it must be fine. But, like, just, if you were at work and your partner was just there, not doing anything at all, not bothering you, just there, it's just, it's off-putting. Because, like, imagine if you just had your partner on the other side of the room when you were working at wherever you work, and they were just watching you the whole time. Like, you just can't concentrate and do what you normally do. And also, Chelsea needs entertained, and they need to spend time entertaining her, because she can't entertain herself.
Not very
So
good.
yeah, that's...
Not very good.
Would you recommend getting a pug? Yes. The big what's up from New York City. We're still here and getting better slowly. It's good to hear. Hope everybody is keeping safe. Hope everybody is social distancing, isolating, not doing anything they shouldn't be doing, because you shouldn't be doing it.
Don't be being naughty.
But yeah, we've got some more content. We've got an agility course we're gonna set up. We've got more things they're gonna eat, and then we're gonna do just some other funny things. Like, I think if you're interested, let us know in the chat now. Me and Chelsea to maybe do like a Mr. and Mrs. style quiz where I'll set some questions out, and we have like paddles of each of the dogs, and we have to vote on which dog is, so like quick fire, like who's the cutest, who's the best behaved, etc, etc, who's, you know what I mean. So that's an idea. We've got a few ideas. Their favourite food. What's your favourite food, boys?
Oh.
Chucky egg. Love egg.
No.
Yeah, well.
Oh yeah, it is chucky
yeah.
egg. Pablo loves tuna.
Do you think you guys lucky, or are they lucky? We're definitely.
Lucky.
What?
They're lucky.
They're-
Lucky to
yeah.
live with us, aren't you?
Yeah, you're lucky you live with us. You could have been living with someone who,
Doesn't have chucky eggs.
yeah, and doesn't. Nah, we're lucky to have all you boys, aren't we? Yes, we are. I think we're lucky to have each other. I think we're very well suited, aren't we? Aren't we? We're a good little family. Would you agree? Excuse me. Jumping off and attacking me. Everybody but Stanley. Do you cut the claws yourself? No. Chelsea should do a makeup tutorial on your channel, Carl. Chelsea should do her own makeup tutorials on her own channel. I think she should do that.
Chelsea should be a genie.
One thing, actually, and I might put this on my channel actually, Chelsea either doing my makeup or me doing Chelsea's makeup. That might be an idea. And I'm planning also on posting more on my other channel, because I've been very quiet on there because everything I wanted to do got just shut down with isolation. Do you cut their claws yourself? No, we don't. We don't actually really. The only time we've ever had claws cut was, I think, when Stanley went to get neutered. That's the only time we clipped them down, because the walks we go on, if you watch that other video, you kind of, maybe you've seen part of it, we were walking just down like long gravel stony paths. And when you walk on paths like that, if you walk on like pebble beaches, on roads and pavements, obviously the claws hit the pavement and go in between the stones and stuff, and it just naturally wears them down. So we never actually have to get them trimmed. They just always naturally stay quite smooth. Like, they're not even sharp, they're really nice and soft, because obviously they're just in gravel and stuff all the time. But obviously if you're only walking them on grass, or just like taking them to a park or something, then maybe you do. But we don't actually cut them. So you can cut them without having to cut them. Just take them on gravelly walks.
Freeborn.
So there you go, there's a little tip for you. We wear masks now
male
and get angry and paranoid when someone stands too close to us. It's just like the 80s. Stop, that was not nice. Hope you guys are fair and okay with that. Yeah, we're doing fine, aren't we? Aren't we?
What?
I'm saying we're doing fine.
Where?
Nice dish, yeah. We haven't argued.
Carl gives me back scratches and massages. He makes my
I can't
tea.
understand your accent. Is it chunky eggs? No, it's chucky eggs. So like, also this is this.
Chuckaball.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't say chuck. Chuck is a very slang word. Chuck is in like.
Throw.
Chuck is in the horror movie Chucky. You know, the doll like kills people.
Are you both
Chucky
Scottish?
Eggs. No, but we live very close to
We
Scotland.
live very close to Scotland, but we are literally like nowhere near a Scottish accent. If you actually heard a Scottish accent is a lot more like.
Put a Scottish accent on.
Ooh, I really like chucky eggs. I'm from Glasgow, and I like the bagpipes and Iron Brew. And I'm going down all stereotypes right now.
How many hours do you jog in a day? How many do you jog? See, yeah, no, none. We just take these boys for a walk.
I used to run. Stop.
Run out of
No.
run out of
Stop.
motivation. What are the difference between? Oh, my chat's disconnected. Is your chat still gone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, you might have to just.
What dry food do you recommend for pugs? Go, Karl, go!
Ow! Jesus Christ.
Sorry, that sounded louder
That was
than it
very hard.
It sounded
No,
louder.
No, no. Right, we're going to have an argument live on stream, Chelsea. Do you really want this? I've got a question here. I don't know what you asked. You slapped me so hard I couldn't hear you.
Dry food.
What are the differences between black and fawn pugs? Fawn ones are much cuter. No, that's opinion. Fawn ones, you can see the face a lot more because obviously the black on the cream, and you can see the little fold marks on the face. They've got the black ears. Black ones are obviously all black. Fawns have double coats, so fawns shed a lot more than black pugs do because blacks have a single coat. So that means if you get a black pug, then they're going to shed less, but they're also shedding black hair. If you get a cream pug or a fawn pug, you're getting double the amount of shedding, but it's lighter coloured hair. So depending on what kind of clothes you wear, depending on what kind of furniture your house is, then it might look more. If you've got cream carpets, a black pug will look like it sheds more because you're going to see it more, obviously. Apart from that, I think black pugs obviously cope a lot worse in hotter heat. So fawn pugs cope better in hotter heat.
Such bad.
Yeah, that was bad grammar. Fawn pugs are better in heat because obviously they're a lighter colour, whereas black pugs can't cope in the heat because they're darker and obviously attract the sun more, so they get hotter and more panty quicker.
I've got a question for you.
Okay, ask me, Chelsea, because my chat's now gone.
Who is more lazy, Pablo, Winston, Stanley,
Pablo
or Karl?
Ooh.
Karl.
Between me and Pablo. Yeah, but I actually put in like 1 or 2 hours work a day, so.
I know, but like let's just recap to yesterday when Karl got up at 12:30, was awake for an hour and a half, and then Pablo lied on him, so he had another 2-hour nap. So I didn't actually see him.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's probably me.
I'd say you're bad answers.
What? I'm bad answers.
Bad influences on each other. Like,
yeah, it's.
You can be so awake, and then Pablo can literally sit on you and you're like, oh, I think I need a nap. I'm like, no, you don't.
Having a pug is so bad. Because, like, well, yeah, like that. Like, I went to bed at or about 1 o'clock in the morning, so I slept for almost 12 hours. And then I woke up, and I was just sat on the couch watching TV, and Pablo just came and lay on me, and then I was back out. Like, there's no way you should be able to sleep for 2 hours. After sleeping for 12 hours.
Go on,
but having a pug just does that to you.
1, 2, 3, alakazoo.
Yeah, do you want to get up?
Oh, he's a tiny baby. Tiny.
See if I can restore the chat on here.
Oh, can you give Pablo a tickle or a cuddle, please?
Come here. I'll give you a cuddle. Whoa. Do you want a cuddle like this? Or do you want a cuddle where you spun round? Okay, like this it is.
Oh, he's tired.
Oh, you're yawning. No.
You're
Right, as soon as that's not working, I'm going to come up here and look at your chat.
Oh.
Yep. We haven't had any super chats, have we?
No, I'll tell you.
Let's have a look. As someone with a 12-year-old pug with mobility issues due to her age, are you giving the boys any preventive supplements for their joints? Are you planning to as they get older? At the moment, we do keep. Obviously, we're aware that pugs do have, do get issues and stuff with the legs and things. So when we go to the vets, they always check them, make sure they're not. I don't even know really what to do. Like, kind of move the legs and make sure they're not. I somebody does not snick his bone to draw his attention. Like, here, if you want to chew it up there.
That is so clever.
But at the moment, no, they keep checking them to make sure there's no problems or anything coming up. And then I think if things start to get worse or they think they may be having issues, then we're going to start. But at the moment, we haven't got it. I mean, Pablo's 3, so we probably wouldn't realistically be looking at that yet until until he's getting a bit older. We'll start looking more into it when he's getting towards maybe 6 or 7, and he's kind of edging towards that age. But at the moment, I don't think that. I mean, they're all still young puppies, so I don't think they need anything particularly like that. You're doing a good job, Chelsea.
I'm looking at the chat as well.
Ah, the guy's looking great, Karl. Good job. Thank you very much. Yeah, that was. Who's the better cook? Well, Chelsea's the only one who actually cooks anything, so it's gonna have to be her.
It's me. I'm really good at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. That's my wound from the garden. I got a massive blister right in the palm of my hand, which is awful.
Come on then, sweet.
Awful. Really sore.
Oh, here's a ton of baby. Here's a ton of baby.
Can I hear your voice? Please talk loud. Sorry if we are talking too quiet. Too quiet. Too quiet. Oh, get him. Get him.
Such a clever boy.
Roundhay Park in Leeds is really good for pugs. Yeah, there's one thing we wanted to do. As I say, one thing we were actually planning on doing this summer, this year, was obviously going around, and we were going to do maybe like a series of exploring places with the pugs, and when Chelsea was off work, we would go and explore somewhere new, take them places, come meet some of you guys, go have some like little pug meets and pug walks, and do lots of things like that. But obviously we can't now. That's off the picture because we've got another 3 weeks isolation, potentially more afterwards. That's only what they're saying now. But then obviously social distancing will continue, so even if we come out of isolation, we're still not going to be able to do anything like that because we won't be able to have, like they're saying, there was going to be no group meets or anything like that. So it's a bit, yeah, can't really do much about it. Is Pablo still the heaviest of the three boys?
Yes, but only by a little bit. Pablo was 9.6 kilos when we last went, and Winston was 8.9. So there's only a little bit in it now between those.
Yeah, because Winston's a bit longer and a bit taller.
He's taller.
But I would say if you're looking proportion-wise, and Pablo's heavier for his size. Pablo's heavier. Hey.
You.
Are you looking for an editor? I can't afford an editor.
The Rocksteady crew.
No.
He's so beautiful.
Pablo's not heavy. He has extra fur. He has extra muscle. It is generally all muscle.
Yeah, he's got so much muscle. He's so strong. We swapped the leads the other day.
He's a big boy.
Didn't we? And we put Winston and Pablo on the splitter, and I walked Stanley on the little lead.
Yeah,
and
they were powerful.
Oh my gosh, the power that they have got together.
They are powerful.
If they saw a rabbit and wanted to go, I was just being like behind. My blood's coming out. Ow! That's very soft.
Have you planned that fans can meet the boys? Well, that was what we were planning on doing. That was the plan for this year, was to start organising stuff like that and meeting some of you guys and
we hit 100,000.
Meeting. Yeah, subscribe and then we'll do it if you hit 100,000. Only then and only then. No, just kidding. No, we were planning this year, but obviously with this happening, no one can predict that. So.
You can't predict the future.
Carl, what feature of Chelsea's do you love? Laugh, eyes, etc., etc. Your eyes originally was the first thing like that.
Originally, what's happened to them like?
Well, no, like when we first met, it was your eyes,
that
I fell in love with, and then I fell in love with your personality, and then I tried it together.
Yeah, because
there you go. So eyes and personality.
Top bands.
There you go.
I'm hilarious.
Carl, the girls flirt with you. You're a very handsome young man. You both make a cute couple. Well, they would if I ever left the house. I think.
Psycho Chelsea. No, I'm joking.
I don't interact with anyone, so I wouldn't know. I generally wouldn't even have a clue.
I think as well in this day and age now that girls don't flirt with you because everybody now knows like boundaries.
Yeah, and also the ring on my finger, like.
You haven't got a ring on your finger?
People
are asking if we're getting married.
Yeah. We announced that last week. When you weren't here.
Sorry.
What character of Chelsea? Oh, right, no, I think I'll say questions. I'll just read it again. Room 2, please. Do you respond to Instagram messages? Not very often.
I don't know. Carl's like does the Instagram now.
As I said, I have to cover Pablo's Instagram now. We kind of do still both post on it.
Only for the fact that we were getting messages through Instagram that correlated to messages you were getting on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it just like I was like, oh, this means nothing to me, but you were like, oh my gosh, I've been waiting for that message. So, But I don't know what it is at Instagram at the minute, but it only shows you so many. So even though it says like 76 pending requests or whatever, you can only see 10. And you click all requests. I don't know. So
because if people send a message, but like someone might just tag us in a post and like it overwrites people's messages. So unless I check them like every 5 minutes, I might just miss them.
Oh my gosh.
That's just kind of how it is.
Right, calm down.
Because we're so popular and we get so many.
So many. That's just it. Why is that such a handsome little boy? Why is it such a handsome little boy?
Would you do meetings in a bigger city? Yeah, we would do meetings. We would do meetings all around the UK. We would go to probably bigger cities because we wouldn't expect people to come to us. So we'd go around. We'd maybe do like
somewhere in the city.
Like Glasgow.
Videocon.
No, we'd go find some walking routes in like kind of the major cities around the UK. So like South, Midlands, North, and then like in Scotland. And then whoever, if you kind of, so within at least every one we do, we planned on kind of almost a tour, and then we could let you guys know. But like I say, that's gonna have to be a long time in the future. Why no flowers in the garden? Because they'll eat them. Simple as that. Carl, have you considered?
Allergic to bees.
Have you considered the Tesla? Yes, can't afford one. So considered.
Denied.
Denied. Carl, how is your Audi going? How is your Audi doing? See, I changed that to going because it's
yeah, you can't read.
It's going because I can't afford it. Really, I think that's the be all and end all. It's too expensive. It's far too expensive considering I don't go anywhere. So yeah, read some questions.
Who are the two wrestling right now?
Have a guess. Pablo's the one who sat down here, mind his own business.
Somebody put Stanley and Winston are just so close, they just love each other, and yeah, that's all it is. It's just pure love, isn't it?
I was gonna say they're just brothers. They're just brothers that are just brothers. Like.
Ah, broskies.
Yeah, broski. Team broski.
What is the cutest thing about Pablo, Winston, and Stanley?
What's the cutest thing? Cutest thing about Pablo is he's super chill. Cutest thing about Stanley is he's just super cute. He's got the cutest little face. And the cutest thing about Winston is he's here. Now Winston's got the cutest like personality, I would say.
Tinny.
He's just so needy. He just wants attention.
Winston's got the cutest little ears as well.
Right, I'm getting my phone. Chelsea's now Snapchatting people while trying to read the chat because my chat's died.
Chats. Are you celebrities in your community? Well, some people actually call me the heart of the community.
Oh, so you can start with that. There, right, okay. Now I've got my chat back because this is just absolutely fallen to pieces. No, we've been I think we've been recognised. Well, you've been recognised 1 or 2 times in your shop. I've been recognised once, and I think it was when we had 400 or 500 subscribers in IKEA in Newcastle, and that's the only time. And we've gained another 70,000 subscribers since then. I've never been recognised. But then again, like I say, I don't leave the house, so. Unless someone comes knocking on my door, then it's not going to happen really. Do you actually sleep with them, or is that just for videos? I have 2 females and they take much room to really sleep with me. They do sleep with us occasionally. We don't do it all the time because they need like their own space. We need our own space. We need to have proper sleep and rest. But occasionally we let them up and they sleep on the bed, and we just let them. And then normally they get like just put downstairs and they'll sleep down here and they're fine. Because I think they need boundaries. They can't be with us all the time. You can't be with us all the time? No, I'm afraid not. Thanks for answering my question. Love you all. We love you all too.
We love you.
I have 2 pugs. Brindle female and Mr. Puggles and Miss Piggles. Oh, how do you feel about brindles? What's a brindle? Like the
brindle is where they're kind of like speckly.
I don't know what you mean.
I think.
Fine. I am all pugs. Pugs are pugs. I love them all. Black, fawn, white, albino, chinchilla, which we've just learnt tonight, brindle, whatever they are. We love them all. If they're a pug, we love them.
If they've got 4 legs, really.
If they're a dog, we love them.
Chelsea, what got your attention about Karl for you to fall for him?
Money.
That's such an obnoxious answer.
But the right one.
It's not. I liked Karl because Karl was very tanned. No, I'm joking. Karl had this amazing bleach blonde, like Justin Bieber-esque hair, and it was like of its time. And honestly, in school, everyone was always like, "Oh my god, have you seen Karl's hair? Have you seen Karl's hair?" But yeah, and then his personality as well, and also as well, I threw a pair of scissors at him, so win-win.
Yeah, I don't know how. Okay. You're saying those that Blackfoots have a different dander on the fur. It'll make my skin itch. But yeah, that's because, as we were saying earlier, black pugs have one like layer of fur, whereas fawn and the other ones have like 2 layers. So obviously these are probably much softer because they've got like an undercoat. Obviously when you brush them as well, most of the hair just falls out, so obviously it feels softer, it's less bristly. They probably are slightly more bristly. I don't know how much more bristly, but it would be different, definitely. Mr. Pablo Senior, would you like to do a collaboration? Once social distancing's over and things like that, we'll probably be looking at doing some collaborations with some other pugs, other influencers, other YouTube channels and Instagram pages. So the likes of potentially Puggy Smalls, Batman Pug. We'll try Doug the Pug. We'll see what they're up to if they're ever in the UK, because it'll be too expensive to go to America to meet him, but you never know. Where did we meet? Where did we meet? Where did we meet?
We met at school.
School.
We were best friends.
High school romance, weren't we?
High school
Weren't we,
musical.
little man?
Vanessa Hudgens
Yeah.
and Zac Efron over here.
What are you doing over there?
Fighting.
Yeah, but... There you go. There you go. Do you feed them human treats like turkey at Christmas? We feed them eggs and...
We tried to give Pablo turkey one Christmas, and to be non-explicit, he pooed his pants.
Yeah, it didn't sit well with him.
And it was too much for, like, we didn't even give him like the fatty part either. We just gave him really kind of pure like white breast, and he just didn't. It was too much protein or too rich for him. But yeah, wasn't a good idea. And obviously, it then ruined his Christmas because he was off all day, wasn't he? So we just decided now that they don't get anything. They get wet dog food, which is like a treat for them.
Yeah. I mean, they do still get like treats here and there. We give them stuff, but it's kind of, we always have to give them a small bit, like the watermelon. When we did that video, false title, we had to give them a little bit the day before, just like a little kind of slice of it, to give them it to make sure they weren't going to be sick or anything like that, because they are, although they'll eat anything in the garden, they eat sticks and leaves and all things like this, when there's, for some reason when they eat like human proper food, it doesn't sit well with them. Yeah. So
I love Chelsea's parents somehow more than you guys. I both appreciate that comment, and also their egos are going to go.
My pug Maggie would like to date Winston. Where's Winston? He's down here. Winston, you're going to date? Winston, do you want to date? Do you want to go on a date? We've got your date. Do you want to go see Maggie? Would you like to see Maggie? Yeah. Would you be interested in a date with Maggie? Sort that nose out. That nose is all crispy. We'll have to get him a suit or something, Chelsea. Hi from the Philippines. It's crazy. It's crazy where all you guys are from. This is crazy. First time I've caught you guys live. I always tell you to give the boys hugs and kisses from Tennessee, USA. Will you give them hugs and kisses so I can see? Stanley!
Hug!
Mwah! Mummy's going to give you a kiss as well.
Stanley!
Kitty! Caught ya! Got ya!
Kisses!
Mwah! Okay.
Pass him along the line.
Next dog. There you go.
Pablo.
Win.
Wait, sit on the cushion. Yeah. Wait, sit on the cushion. Goodbye.
Mommy.
There. Pablo. Kisses. Pass him along the line. You jumped.
You can't come back. You can't come back for more. You come back for more.
Right, Tinny.
Okay. Okay. You can have one more. There you go. There you go.
Kisses.
There you go.
Gotcha.
There you go. And you can sit down there. Pablo and Co, you are awesome.
Awesome.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Doing it for the dudes.
Where does Sharon nickname Moggy come from? Chelsea, answer.
Sharon's nickname Moggy comes from the fact that when we first talked about me and Carl having children and her being a grandma, she didn't want to be called grandma or granny or nana because she said it made her sound old, and she went, I want to be something cool, like, I don't know, like Moggy, and she just came out with this name and then it just stuck.
It's just stuck
So
with
now
it.
it's Moggy and Pops. Pops, Pops, Pops.
Do you have a Reddit account? Nope, don't have Reddit. Don't have Reddit. Don't. Any chance of Pablo, Vincent and Stanley reunion with their parents? Yes, that's something I've actually wanted to do for a little while, and we're still in touch with the breeder, so yeah, at some point hopefully we could arrange that when this is all over and get Pablo to see his mum, because we're interested to see whether they recognise.
Like, does he know his
Because
mama?
they must know the smell, like the mum must know. And I wonder if Pablo will figure out. So I'd love to actually do it just to see if he does recognise them, or whether he just does what he does with every other dog and kind of just goes, meh. Right. What are you breaking?
Oops.
What is the name of the brand of harness your adorable pugs wear? Julius Canine. They all wear Julius Canine harnesses, leads.
Discount codes available.
We do have I'd put them in the comments section, but
We can't.
I can't. My whole stream thing's broken. How this is still actually going, I don't know. But
If you go on our YouTube, they'll look for the Julius Canine videos. They're always in the descriptions.
Carl, will we ever meet your father? Father. I mean, yeah. I guess at some point we could.
Possibly.
My dad doesn't live. He lives close, but not like close. We don't see each other particularly often. He works in Carlisle occasionally, and he passes through. And he drops in and says hi to the dogs and stuff. And we just.
That's about it for it.
Well, he lives up in Scotland, and we live down in England. I think it's the easiest way to distinguish it. We're not like massively far away because we're at the top of England. He's at the bottom of Scotland. But we don't see him on the regular, and he doesn't have like his own dogs that we take for walks together and stuff. So my mum has a dog, that's why she's appeared on the channel, because obviously we play with her dog. But yeah, we can appear at some point. He is a cameraman, so
Ooh!
we could hire him. He could be our cameraman.
Fancy.
So yeah, at some point. When's the next time you'll be streaming on Twitch? I want to start. I was going to start streaming every night, but that is far too much of a commitment. When will I next be streaming on Twitch? Can do tomorrow. I will come on tomorrow, 6 PM UK time-ish. I've got nothing else to do, so I need to figure out a way of telling you guys when I'm on, so you can come chill out without spamming it all over Pablo's channel or anything like that. So I need to figure out a way of like either a routine or something like that. You're so blessed to be surrounded by these babies. I know they've all left us. Can you bring some of them back?
Boys!
Do you know anyone who is afraid of dogs? I got my friend into the room with 4 pugs and he hid in the bathroom for a long time. What's Sophie's friend's a bit scared of dogs, was she not?
Oh, Rachel, yeah.
We know one person. I used to be scared of dogs. I don't want to say attacked by a dog as a kid. It's a bit of an exaggeration. A very excited large dog when I was a very small child was very excited to see me and just ran head first into me, which knocked me flying back into my dad's camera case, which is like a full massive metal case, and like I smashed my head open. So I was a bit tentative around dogs for a little while, but as you can see we've got many dogs, so I'm not scared by them anymore. Occasionally when we're on walks we bump into people who like kind of are a bit apprehensive about dogs, but obviously everyone has different experiences. But Rachel's not bad with them anymore, is she? Because
Get used to them, yeah.
She wasn't like when they came in the room. It was very much kind of the hands here, dodge. But I think now, once you spend time with them, it's kind of. I think G was scared of dogs, isn't she?
Just Alsatians.
Just Alsatians, but I mean that's a fair enough fear, I would say, because they're big dogs. Like if you've met one, that's
but
like
she full on got attacked, so it's a completely different.
Well, yeah. So like I say, it's everyone's different experience, but no, we don't. There's no one really that is like terrified of pugs.
Will Chelsea's sister ever make another debut in a video? If you'd like her to, she's more than welcome to. If we can see her again at some point.
As a filmmaker and photography uni student, I am so impressed by your gimbal skills. Thank you very much. That is, I work hard on trying to get some good shots and stuff, and sometimes I feel it goes a little underappreciated. So thank you very much. I've tried using Ronin's a couple of times, but it's so difficult. What gimbal do you use? What's mine called? A Moser.
A gimbal?
A Moser Air 2 or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it's called. It's like a Moser Air or something. It's pretty good. It's pretty good actually. Please send greetings. I'm behind on messages now. Please respond to my Instagram, Trev226. I will look for your message and I will try and respond. I'll have to do it after this. So we'll not let the camera overheat this time because we've been doing that far too often. So we'll be on. We'll do 10 more minutes and then we'll take these boys out because it's now getting. The sun's going down, so it'll be nice and cool. So we can take these for a walk. So if you got any further questions, please drop them. If you got any donations as well, with super chats on. Hit the button. You can donate, help the channel out because, like everyone, we are in a time where Chelsea's not getting paid as much as normal, and surprisingly, views and stuff are up, but no advertisers are advertising on YouTube, so I'm not getting as much as usual. So if you do want to support the channel, it's there. But I'm not forcing anybody. It's on your own accord. Will you never get Discord? Yeah, at some point I'll get Discord. I had it, didn't understand how it worked, got rid of it. But yeah, we can get Discord back because that'd be a good thing for streaming actually.
Oh, I'm so tired.
That's a good idea actually. So maybe we will.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Please send a greeting to Suki the Pug from Argentina. We are a fan of you.
Suki.
Greetings, Suki the Pug from Argentina. Do you want to
Say hi.
say hi? Go. Hi, Suki.
Oh, you're such a good boy.
Suki reminds me of that Deadpool 2. You know Yukio, is it?
Yuki.
Hi, Yuki.
Yeah. Hi, Suki.
Or whatever it was. Yeah. No health problems. No health. We have no health problems here. Do you boys have favourite toy? What's your favourite toy, boys?
That white bone.
At the moment, this, I wouldn't even say it's a toy, but they constantly fight over it.
There's three.
We have three, yeah, we have three of these.
But no, that's the one.
But wherever the other two are, they're not interested. They all want the same one.
It. Hello.
Get it! Get it! Come here. Oh! Wah! Go on!
Oh, you're tired. Got a snuffy nose. Got a snuffy nose.
You got a snuffy nose? No.
Oh, he's
tired. Well, you can't be tired. You're going for your walk.
Oh,
No.
he's tired.
Jessica Close, thank you very much for the donation. Love from Maggie the Pug in Maryland, US. She loves Winston. Winston's very popular with the female pugs. Sorry, Pablo. You just don't quit. Winston would be a great boyfriend, do you not think though? Winston's the kind of dog that would go in the garden and bring you a flower in. Like, he's that kind of dog. Stanley would eat it and Pablo would sniff it and just come back in and be like, I didn't find any. I think Winston would be a good boyfriend. You'd be a good boyfriend to a puggo, wouldn't you? Yeah. How does Maggie sound? We've lined your 2 dates up today.
They were both called Maggie.
Was that the same one?
Yeah.
Well, we'll have your 2 dates with Maggie
Maybe
then.
it's the same one. Maybe you've just got Maggie.
2 dates with Maggie.
Winston and Maggie sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Look at him saying, stop it!
You're too young. You're not young enough yet.
Winston and Maggie sitting in a tree. Oh, sorry, that's Stanley. Stanley and Maggie sitting in a tree. They fell because Stanley chewed the tree.
By the way, I bought a Julius harness when you first got Pablo his. I was looking for a harness that Pete couldn't slip out of. Thanks so much. We love the harness. Yeah, they are fantastic. We've like, although we're not sponsored or like, we're sort of in partnership with Julius. Sort of like.
We are. There's no sort of we are.
Well, we had one contract for our first ever harness, and that was it. And since then, it's kind of just been a backwards and forwards between us. But we love their harnesses. We bought one.
They support us. We support them.
We recommended it before they got involved. So the fact that we get stuff now from them is just amazing. But yeah, like they are truly great harnesses.
Incredible, like
we
such
have
good quality. Like they're the type of harnesses as well. And I think, like you've said this before, but this is when you know it's a good product. That whatever the situation, I'd buy those harnesses again.
Yeah.
Like, and I'd spend my own money on them, and I think that's when you know that it's a perfect product.
I was going to say, well, like, that's the thing. We bought one ourselves first to try, and then we're like, oh my god, this is amazing. Done our review on it, and then Julius K9 came back and we're like, oh, we loved your review. Would you like to test something else out? We were like, yeah, because your stuff's great. And we had like the old harness, so sent us a new version. But yeah, they are great.
Their toys are great for the garden as well. That's what we have in the garden because they're all waterproof. So if they get left, they're not soggy. We use their leads. We use obviously their harnesses, their little treat bags, like so much.
So I'm just reading this next one. Would you ever get a fourth dog? My dad has 6 border collies. My grandma used to have 6 rescue collies. No, she had 7. I only ever met like 2 or 3 of them because I was like very small at the time. One, Kirsty was the last one that was alive. She was blind. She was a great dog. They had 6 border collies, and when we got these, they were just like, yeah, just get more and more and more, because they were very much on the same path as. If you get more, they all just like deal with themselves. But I think 3 for us is the perfect number right now. If we had a bigger house,
no,
I think 3. I think 3 is just.
3's enough for us because we're thinking of the next stage of our life would involve children.
Yeah, because
hopefully
for walking 3 dogs at once, 3 dogs at once is manageable by yourself. But if say Chelsea had a pram with a kid in, she couldn't be walking a dog, and I couldn't handle 4. 4's just too many because the 2 like this. I can handle 3, and I think 4's just too much. So yeah, no is the answer to that. Leslie, I truly apologise. I really struggle to read. I am like dyslexic, so if I slaughter people's names, I strongly apologise. It's not my fault. It's my fault. So I'm gonna say that's Leslie Ugueo.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. So thank you for the $10 US. Very much appreciated. We're getting a few donations in, so thank you guys very much for that. We do truly appreciate it.
10 out of 10 appreciate.
Yeah. The pugs smell bad. Clean them, and they don't. Simple as that. $50 US from Jesse Martinez. I can read that one.
Jesse,
Your videos always make my day. Stay
Tony!
safe. Love from Jesse and Tony the pug. Oh, thank you very much for your donate. That is very, very generous. Very generous. The one I was going to read up here, I've passed your message, but I'm going back to it. Kenny Neal. Please tell my wife Amy, so I'm guessing Amy Neal. Help him put the clothes up. Because in this household, it's exactly the same. Chelsea has a serious thing against hangers. She refuses to touch a hanger.
I hate clothes hangers.
So there you go. Where did Pablo go? Pablo's waiting for his walk. We've said walk a couple of times now, and he's by the door.
And also as well, it's 7 o'clock, so he's also waiting for his dinner.
It's 7 o'clock, yeah. So it's walk and dinner time now. So they're all very much prepared for that. Do your pugs have favourites between them both? Oh, the pugs have favourites between you both.
They're all independent, apart from Winston, that's a mummy's boy.
Yeah, I think Pablo.
Independent. I don't know why I said that word.
They'll bounce between. It's whoever's sat on the whoever's sat still is the favourite. If someone's moving about, they're not interested. They want to be with the person who's still. If we're both moving, they'll both just leave us. They're only ever interested in the person who's sat down, so they can sit and cuddle them.
But Winston is a mummy's boy.
If we're both sat down, it's just a case of
Winston's a mummy's
Winston
boy.
will go to you first, and if you're occupied, Pablo and Winston will come on me. If you're not occupied, they'll just sit on whoever's closest.
Yeah. That's
normally how it goes. Becky in California. That's a good name. Love you all. Heart. Thank you so much for the donation. That's $10 US. This is crazy. It's crazy. Where have the boys got? Oh, they're down here. Hugs from Switzerland. Rebecca Bentley. Do you reckon she's related to the people who own Bentley?
Possibly.
Can you get us a deal on Bentleys? Because that would be nice.
That would be great.
I can barely afford an Audi, but I'd love a Bentley. Love from Gremlin. Oh, right. Love from Gremlin from England. I'm guessing Gremlin's a dog.
Yeah.
Okay. Bucks. Bucks. Love from Gremlin from England. Bucks. Oh, is that Bucks must be the place.
Yeah.
See, I can't, honestly, punctuation is irrelevant in sentences. I just read words. Yeah. He loves you guys. Well, we love him as well. We love him as well. Thank you so much. £20. That's very generous of you. Thank you very much. Which of the boys loves belly rubs the most? I want to say, Winston.
Yeah, Winston.
Yeah, Winston. Pablo just wants cuddled. Stanley likes a bit of a scratch, but then gets pestered and walks away. He just took the front of the thing off again.
He's just ripped the tie box.
If you get married, will the boys be holding the rings?
No. Only for the fact of that I can't trust them with an item like that.
Honestly,
Stanley would eat it, Winston would forget it, and then Pablo would lose it.
Yeah, Pablo would just drop it and be like, I'm not carrying that. Stanley would try and eat it, and then Winston would probably
go under something and then be like...
Winston would have it in his mouth, come halfway down, get distracted, then run off.
Yeah. I
think. So yeah, we want them involved. I am strongly petitioning for them to be very heavily involved in the wedding. I want them to be there. I want them to be there in some manner.
We'll see what happens.
I want them in the front row. I want them to be my best man. I want them suited and booted. I want them to be flower boys. I want them involved. I want them to be the vicar. I don't care. I want them there. In some manner, some respect. They can play the piano for all I care. They're gonna be there, 100%. And also, I'm definitely going to be hiring a videographer, and we'll put it all on YouTube. Because, well, we'd hire one anyways, but we'll let you guys in on that. Boop the pugs. They've just left. If we just pretend that's a pug. Boop, boop. There we go. Let's have a look. Let's blast through your questions, and then we will wrap it up there. Chelsea the Four Boys, who's the most gassy? Pablo. Pablo is definitely the most gassy. I wouldn't say... Yeah, definitely Pablo. Actually, yeah. I'm not even going to... It's Pablo the very first one, and Pete's first one. Which almost since you first started, it's the best harness. Pete is a runner, so I need it badly. Yeah. Pablo got off his... He pulled Chelsea the other day in the park and pulled like the lead out of a hand and was running down the thing. And because it's got that handle off the back, as he came running past me, I just like commando dived and grabbed the hook on the harness. It is very helpful, especially from pulling them out of stuff. Because to grab a pug, obviously you got to be careful of the neck. You can't like pull on them. So if they've got collars, they shouldn't have a collar anyways, but you can't like pull them. But when they've got that handle on the back, because it's got a nice chest beat, if like eating something they shouldn't, like they're always trying to eat horse poofs there. You just grab the handle and just kind of pull back of them nice and easily. They're very handy. Your channel is so underrated, so many funny and brilliant videos I have watched the last few years. Very much appreciated. Some of the videos that I do, I feel just go like under the radar a little bit, 'cause people don't click on them for the thumbnails or the titles or whatever, but yeah, we've made some belters, we've made some not belters. I'll hold my hands up to some of them, but yeah, thank you very much appreciated. Yeah, thank you for answering my question, and thank you for these weekend chats, much appreciated. Yeah, we're going to continue them until lockdown's over. I tried discussing at the end of last Q&A doing some more YouTube things because, like I say, at the moment it's a bit higgledy-piggledy and we're very not in the... Shush! The YouTube thing is very weird and we just post videos and that's basically all we do. We don't ever utilise Instagram, we don't utilise Snapchat, we haven't even utilised TikTok, which we got 2 weeks ago, we're still not posted on there. I'm going to open up a membership section to the channel, don't worry. I've looked at other YouTubers that charge like £5 for level 1, £10 for level 2, £20 for level 3. Our level 5 is like £5, so it's like £1, £2. But you won't... there's not going to be like paywalled content. That is just going to be like for a members only kind of chat, so we can have like in-depth discussion with people who like really support the channel and stuff, and it's just going to be a little thing. So it'll be beneficial for some people, but for everyone else you'll still get all the same content. It's no different. Yeah, we're going to be trying more YouTube things because at the moment it's very just we're on the basic. But yeah, that's. I'm gonna.
Bougie.
Whoa, man! They're getting too excited now, so we will start wrapping it up. But yeah, we last thing. I've lost my train of thought because you just banged into the camera. Gone. Oh yeah. So at the end of last stream, we were going to try and talk some YouTube stuff, and then I've obviously just said a little bit there, but we will do a full video on it, explain it all properly, in depth, and I won't just, because I tried it last video and I was just spurting out, I don't know what, I watched it back and was like, what was I even trying to say? It doesn't make sense at all, so I'll do a proper video, I'll think about it properly, and I'll introduce it all to you guys, and you guys can see what I'm actually talking about. Don't worry, it's not going to be, everything will stay exactly the same if you don't donate, if you don't like want to spend any money, nothing will change. It'll be exactly the same. So thank you guys for joining us on this stream. It's much appreciated. Sorry all the stuff it messed up a little bit here, but thank you guys for joining. Thank you everybody who donated to the chat. It was very much appreciated. This is the first time I've ever opened it up, and I am overwhelmed with your guys' generosity, so thank you so much. We are going to take these boys for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk? Who wants to go for a walk? Who wants to go for a walk? Diaz, do you really? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? I think they do. So, thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys can join us for the next one, next Saturday, same time. If you're watching this afterwards and you can't make it, do drop some comments in and we will answer them in the next live stream. Peace out, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Oh, I forgot how to end it. Somewhere over here. There we go. Bye, guys.